everyone. Basically this week I am 15 weeks pregnant. This pregnancy is going really fast. I just wanted to update you of what's been going on this week. So this week I have been feeling really sick. I thought when you get into the second trimester that it all goes, like you feel a bit better, you get a bit more energy. But this week I've been feeling awful. It usually comes on an evening, and it started the other night when our friend came over and he bought he bought from the chippy, he got some chips and some chicken meat. Now I could smell that, and all of a sudden I got a headache and I thought I was going to be sick. I was shaking to the point where I couldn't stand up. I just could not. I was like this constantly. I had to go to bed early, but the thing is, I'm not actually sick with it. It's literally just making me feel like I need to be sick, which is probably worse because it won't come. So it's getting to me a little bit with the feeling of wanting to be sick. My face has come out really bad in spots, so I'm trying my hardest to not put any makeup on. I'm washing my face just with water, and I'm not putting any chemical-y things on it. Just try and get it all back to normal, but it's really come out quite bad. So yeah, that's that bit really. I haven't really had many more symptoms. My tiredness has gone. Well, I'm still obviously a little bit tired, but not to the point where I'm literally knocked out. So yeah, I feel a bit better now. I forgot to show you in my previous videos my scan photos. So we had one, I was just 10 weeks, and because we had to have one early because we thought I was a bit further along than what I was, but I wasn't. I was only 10 weeks. So we got a photo. So here's this photo. There you go, there's baby. And all seems well. And then we were booked in for 2 weeks after. At that point, they measured me at 13 weeks and something. I can't remember. There were so many other days. But this time, the baby would not stop moving. It was being a right pain. At first, it was on its head. And then it just kept turning and spinning, and it just wouldn't keep still because they needed to do obviously the tests for Down syndrome and the other two. I can't remember what they're called. They had a really hard time, so I had to get up, had to shake a little bit, and it still wouldn't sit still. So then I had to go and walk, and I really needed a wee because you have to have a full bladder. And I think I had to walk for about half an hour. It was pain, but in the end we managed to get it all done. So there's this one. Oh, hang on. There you go. So all seems well with that one as well. I had to have my bloods done after that for my first trimester screening and all the other little bits. I had a phone call about 3 or 4 days after to say that I had to go back and get them done again because I think they'd either been left out or something had happened to them. So I had to go all the way back. I had an argument with the midwife because I didn't understand what was going on. Nobody would explain anything. I was getting really worried that something was really wrong. That was over the phone. And then I found out when I got there that she was actually the one that was going to do my blood result, the blood test. And I think she hurt me on purpose, because I was so nasty on the phone. But you don't anger a pregnant woman, at all. So when obviously I got there, I did apologise, but I just thought, you don't do that to a pregnant woman. You don't say that, oh, something's wrong, so you need to come to the hospital and we need to do these tests again, without explaining what is wrong. Anyway, they were done again, and I haven't received any results back from that yet. I've also bought my first baby thing. Now, I'm not buying anything yet, really, like proper anything, because still anything could happen. I am 15 weeks now, but we're going to wait, I think, till I'm 20 weeks and I've had my 20-week scan, which I think is booked on the 10th of June, where hopefully we might be able to find out the gender, and then I can get some clothes and whatnot. If it's a girl, we're sorted really, because we've got my daughter already. So we've got a Moses basket, which is pink. We've got a bumbo for when it's a bit older. We've got clothes and other bits and bobs. If it's a boy, it could still go in a pink Moses basket, I suppose. I mean, what's wrong with that? If they're a baby. But we'll see. We'll see what goes on. We've already got pushchair and everything like that from Chloe. So really, it's not much. I want to buy a sling because I'm going to probably find it really difficult running after a 2.5-year-old, because she will be 2.5, just over 2.5 then, and looking after pushing a baby in a pushchair. I don't think I could cope with that. So I want to get a sling, and I've looked at the close caboose, but I want to try them first. So I'm going to sort all that out nearer the time, I think. We did try carrying Chloe and it was brilliant. I loved it. But then by the time we tried it, she just wanted to walk everywhere. So it was a bit late really. So our first buy, nothing exciting, muslin cloths. Now these came in handy with Chloe because she wasn't a sicky baby, but they were there, you know, just in case. If she was sick, oh, it went everywhere, like up the wall sick. It was projectile vomit, which is what most babies do. But also, I think it's going to come in handy because I'm really, really hoping that I'm able to breastfeed this time. Now, when I had Chloe, I didn't have much support at all. Like, in the hospital, we had her at 3:20. They've put her on me straight away, which is what I wanted. But after that, there was nothing. We got let home at 8:15. So obviously we got home and then there was no one there to sort of support me. And when the health visitor came round, the midwife came round I think the next day, and I mentioned about that I just couldn't get her to latch on, and that I was forced to give her formula because she wouldn't latch on. I didn't know what I was doing really. She said, "Oh, formula's okay. You can do a bit of both." Well, that's okay, but I didn't really want to be giving her formula. I wanted to breastfeed. Anyway, by the time that I managed to get her to latch on, my milk dried up. So I was really, really disappointed, really, really gutted, so upset that I couldn't do it. So this time I'm determined that I'm going to breastfeed. So yeah, I think they're going to come in handy. So that's my 15-week update. I'm going to just do a bump shot now. So see you in a minute.